This is section 481093 on Interstate 37 in Atascosa County, just north of the Atascosa River. Looking to the south, you can see the bridge there for the Atascosa River. We're in the northbound lanes. If you look real closely, you can see what's been labeled as fatigue cracking through the wheel path. It's not really just a singular longitudinal crack. There's actually a series of real fine longitudinal cracks running parallel to one another, just about a foot wide at most of the wider points. And that runs just about throughout the section. I did notice this time through there's a little bit more cracking in the inside wheel path, Station 1. Last time I was out here, it was predominantly just this outside wheel path, but you can see now we've got some of the longitudinal cracking developing in the inside lane. Now I've labeled most of that as just one singular longitudinal crack. I didn't see any of the parallel cracks comparable to this side, where you can see more of the multiple cracks. It's kind of hard to distinguish, but here's a good example. You have to remember that this is an overlay section, and what we're seeing is just the beginnings of some of those cracks reflecting through. Station 2. But again, you can see that there are several cracks here working their way down parallel to each other. There's not a lot of connection of the cracks yet, but there's definitely more than one, which is a good indication that there's the beginnings of some fatigue cracking. Again, you can see a lot of the cracking in the inside wheel path starting to develop. This section is definitely one of those you really have to look hard. It's Station 3. Interestingly enough, the cracking here in the outside wheel path really hasn't progressed a lot since I was out here in the summer of '93, but the cracking in the inside wheel path definitely has. Station 4. You can see they sealed off of either end of the test section, trying to control some of that cracking. Here you can see where some of the cracking in the inside wheel path even progressed to a point that's beginning to show some fatigue type cracking. Other than missing a couple delineators out of here, we're still in pretty good shape. Looking to the north back towards San Antonio, to the south towards Corpus, and over our test section. And with that, I'll conclude the video here for section 481093 on Interstate 37 in Atascosa County.